Right. Hey, yo. I'm going against the grain in this video, y'all. Because you got the internet saying this. You got books saying that. But I'm going to give y'all the real. And I mean the real. If you don't want to get played. Now, if you just want to have fun, then play the game. Right? But if you don't want to get played, and you don't want to play the game, pay attention to this video. Because I'm going to help you out. I'm gonna help you dodge all that fuckery, all that bullshit to at least greatly increase your chances of dodging the bullshit, right? Because like I said before, you got the internet telling you, don't do this. You got the books and the internet, blah, 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 don't do this, don't do that, or do this and do that, right? What is your objective? If your objective is to get someone that is serious, there's no need to play no games. Let's say that again. If your objective is to get someone serious, there is no need in playing games. And here's why. Hold on. When someone is playing a game, it's not serious, right? That's whatever. It don't even matter. It don't even have to be a woman and man. When you are playing a game, basketball, whatever, it's not really serious, right? Right? It's a game, right? So, if you want something serious, why would you play the game? If you want something serious, why would you play the game? See, the books are telling you to play the game. The internet is telling you to play the game. But who is that going to attract? They're not telling you these things. If your objective is to attract or get with whoever that's real, no need to play no games. 100%. 1,000% no need to play games at all. Well, if I text the person back right away, this will happen. Or if after I sleep with them, this will happen. If I do this, or if I show high interest, this will happen. So, in other words, don't do that. Act like you don't like them, this and that. If the objective is to get someone serious, why the fuck would you do why would you play the game? If the objective is to get someone serious. You see what I mean? Who are you trying to attract? Now, yeah, I could act like I could not text the woman for every 2 hours or some shit like that. Now, hypothetically saying I'm literally doing it on purpose. I could do that and I could, act like certain ways and all this and all that, but if I'm trying to attract something serious, more than likely, that's going to run away somebody who actually was serious. Because they're serious, so therefore, they're going to be worried, like, oh shit, I don't know, I don't want to get hurt by the person. Let me just leave them alone. The only people that play the game and comply with the bullshit is the people that's playing the game. How the fuck can I run off a woman who has real interest by texting her quick? How? Real interest. See, we're not talking about that fake shit. We're not talking about that play games with this guy and that guy shit, or play games with this girl and that girl shit. How can you run off a guy because you texting back right away. How? They really want to fuck with you. Well, as a woman, I'm gonna say after sex because that's just how it is. Before sex, the motherfucker gonna put on a mask, so it's kind of hard to tell. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't trust people's words, you gotta trust their actions, and then after you start looking at their actions, you gotta watch the patterns. Because even people can lie with actions. In other words, I can act like I like you. Oh, I got the pussy now. Gone. Where's the pattern? The pattern's not there anymore. That same pattern that I was using to get the pussy, now it's not there, right? Because I already got it. You see that? See my actions? You went by the actions. People going to say, don't listen to his words. Go by his actions. Well, his actions were showing the truth, right? And then he smashed, and then his actions and his patterns changed, right? Sometimes before he smashed, the patterns don't line up, and you could kind of sense that out. Like, hey, these patterns ain't lining up. You know what I mean? Nevertheless, man, they're telling y'all shit that basically is going to run off the serious people. The only way that shit really going to work is on people who are, let's say I play the game. I'm playing a game. The only way that's going to work is on somebody who has interest, right? First of all, they got to have interest. That's another thing they're not telling y'all. You're not running, playing no games on somebody who don't fucking have interest. Unless they're playing the game back with you. But let's hypothetically say that you're trying to raise someone's interest. First of all, they got to have interest. If they don't have interest in you, it don't matter what you do. So with that being said, someone actually has to have interest in you. Why the fuck would you want to play games with them in the first place? And y'all wonder why it's all fucked up out here. It's when you play games, that shit only gonna work on someone who has interest and don't know you're playing games. If they know you playing games, right, but they have interest, they're just gonna withdraw, you would think, right? Any normal person, right? So basically, they're telling y'all to basically fumble people that might actually like you. Now, maybe you don't like them, I don't know, but the point is, even if you don't like them, why the fuck would you play games? Now you playing with karma. It's all bad either way it goes, man. I don't have to wait if the phone is in my hand and I feel like texting the girl back. I don't gotta wait. I don't go. Matter of fact, I want to see if her interest is real. So if I text her back immediately, like people are saying, if you do this, she loses interest. Yeah, because the interest wasn't real. If the interest is real, no, she's going to be happy you texting back. I don't know who's telling y'all this shit about and who y'all are trying to attract, but obviously you ain't trying to attract somebody that's really real. Because if you was, no way you'd be like, you know what, I'm not going to text her back because she really likes me, but I'm just not going to text her back. Because I'm trying to find something real, but I'm just not going to text them back on purpose or call them on, man, look, man. Y'all basically volunteering to play the game. That's exactly what you're doing. You are volunteering to play the game with people. You're making it easy for them, really. They happy you playing the game with them. Like, man, I'm happy he's doing this or that, or she's doing this or that. And y'all thinking you raising some interest. If they have real interest and you playing games, they're going to have a problem with that. See, the only people who don't have a problem with you playing the game is people who really don't give a fuck. They don't really have no serious interest in you. That's why they don't care about you playing the game. If you think people aren't smart enough to know that you're playing a fucking game, you have lost your fucking mind. I mean, people could feel if somebody's really fucking with them or not. So the only people who's going to comply or act like they don't know what you're doing or stick around and shit is probably people who play the game along with you. They playing the game just like you. Why would I want to attract a woman that's really not attracted to me? Everything that you hear in these books and shit is telling y'all how to attract people that really ain't attracted to you, or if they are, they're playing the game. So if your objective is to get someone who really like you and is not playing games, you cannot play games either, and you have to show them you like them. There's no other way. There's no other way. To me, it's not a lost cause. Oh, you text her back and she lost interest. Well, she wasn't real, so it's not a lost cause. That's not what I want anyway. It don't matter. So why would I not find out if the woman's really interested or not? How come? Why? It's like they're telling you you can't be you to attract something real. That don't make sense. That's not how you're going to attract something real. You can attract people playing games. You can attract people who's playing, or not just playing games, but you can attract people who want multiple men and shit, or multiple women. That's why they doing that shit. That's why they cool with that. I don't like games. So if I wanted to text the girl back, I'm texting her back right away. Everything they say don't do, I would do, because I can do it if it's the right woman. I can do. I can open the car door for the right woman, and she's gonna appreciate that. All that shit that you say, you better not do it, but she'll lose interest. Yes, you can if it's the right woman. So you got to ask yourself as a man, who are you trying to attract? I don't know about y'all or a woman, because this stuff you could don't fuck him right away, because he'll lose interest. Not the right man, not the right man. And I'm not saying do that, but I'm just saying the right man is not going to lose interest because you fucked him. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Not saying do it. I'm just saying that it's not going to. All this shit that they saying. Matter of fact, the right man might say, you know what, she probably fucking somebody else, man. It's been 6 months. We don't kiss or nothing. Man, we've been on 10 dates. Nah, I'm good. You might run off the right man because he might start feeling rejected. So a lot of shit they be saying actually can make a man run from you and think that you don't like him. You know what I mean? Matching energy and all this shit. Everybody got a problem with that. And the reason why they got a problem with it is because their energy that they're matching ain't worth shit. They really not trying to put out a lot of energy. So that's why they got a problem with matching the shit. Especially if your energy is legit. They don't want to match that because they got to give their energy to this one and this one and this one and this one. They talking to multiple people, man. That's what it all boils down to, man. Either people are serious or they're not. And either they like you or they not. Because some people could be serious but not like you. So don't get it twisted like, well, they must have been playing games because they didn't like you. You got to make sure a person like you too. There's two things that got to be going on there. They got to like you and they got to be serious. Because they can like you and not really be serious. You know what's going to happen then, right? That's what you get with a lot of these men. Yeah, I like her, but I'm just going to fuck her and keep fucking other women. Yeah, I like him, but I'm going to deal with him, get money and shit from him, and then him too, because I like him too, and I like him too, and him too. So who gives a fuck about somebody like you if they not serious? It don't mean shit. Matter of fact, to me, it means you don't like me. It's equivalent to you don't like me. If I'm not the only one that you want to try to see you like whatever, if you're not serious, you really don't like me. Plain and simple. Go play the game with those other motherfuckers and don't come back later. Because that's what people are doing. They playing the game and then when it don't pan out or they want to come back to you, they want you there later after they play the game. After everybody had their way with them, now you can have me. Nah, fuck that. Because I didn't do that. I preserved myself. So now you want to come to me after you didn't preserve yourself? Don't work that way. Why would I do that? If I'm preserving myself, that means I can get better than you. Because all you're going to do is basically, I don't know how to say it, but let the ghetto get the best of you. Maybe that's a shame. That's woman or man. Because out there playing in the streets and all that, all you're doing is decreasing yourself. More and more and more. Man or woman. A lot of men think, oh, nah, I'm a man. No. You got this woman saving herself and you out here fucking everybody. You think that you still even at the end. Nah. Why would she do that? There's other men that probably not blowing their money on women and shit, got more money than you now because they not doing that shit, and she can get that guy. So why the fuck would she settle for you? Okay, the woman's the receiver. Okay, when it comes to sex. Okay, but that still don't mean nothing. You still ruling your worth as a man, chasing a bunch of women around. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Because it's the fucking truth. It's the truth, man. The more women you chase around, the more you ruining your chance to become this super high value dude, man. Period, point blank. Because you got to earn your shit. Not saying women don't, but if a woman's real good looking, not really. She's blessed with her value. She's born with her value. Pretty much. It's the truth. It's the fucking truth, man. Now, she's not really that good looking to a lot of men, then yeah, now she got to put in some work. But most women that look real good, she ain't got to do shit. Nothing. She's already born with that shit, man. I take that back. She does have to do one thing. When she gets the guy, she has to maintain the guy. She has to keep the guy. So she do gotta do some shit after she get the guy. But to get a guy, she ain't gotta do shit. She ain't gotta do shit, man. Just look good, because that's how it is. That's what men be going for. But don't play the game, because playing the game, man, playing the game is playing yourself. If the objective is to get something serious, play serious. Play serious. Two different things. Two different things. So if you want to see if somebody's serious, why would you play? Why would you play the game? He ain't text me for 5 days. You know, well, I'm not going. I'm wait till he hit me up first. But in my mind, I'm wondering if he really liked me or not. Fuck that. Hit him up. Find out. Hit him up. Oh, he played the game again for 5 more days. That's it. Maybe one more time, and he does it again. That's it. You got your answer. See what happens when you don't play the game, but when you playing the game and shit. Now you're stringing this shit along. You don't know what's going on. You're confused. You don't know who likes you, who don't. Whatever. Blah blah blah. This is what happens, man, when you play that shit, man. If you didn't understand what I just said, imagine it from the man's standpoint. You hit the girl up, or she even hits you up. Hey, and then you don't hear from her for another week. Hey, another week. Man, come on, man. Nah, bro, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. The woman hurt or whatever. Nah, I don't think so. Because if that woman really, really liked you, she couldn't do that. It's almost impossible. Unless you rejected her or she felt rejected by you. Then I could see it. But if not, hell no. People don't play. That's another thing. People do not play games with someone they really like. So if you want to be someone really likes, why would you play the game or even accept them playing the game? Not only are people playing the game, you're accepting people who playing the game. She ain't text me, but she only texts me once a week. She's playing a game. She keeping you there for whatever reason. Who knows why, but I suggest no. Nope. Love me or leave me alone, basically. It is what it is. If you was right for me, you'd be ready. If you was right for me, ain't no fucking way that shit would happen. Especially if we already fucked and all this other shit. I don't see that happening. That's you women watching, you already fucked and shit, and this shit still happening? I don't know about that, man. More than likely, you know what time it is. Multiple people. They talking to multiple people. And a lot of people, oh, clingy, clingy, clingy. There's no fucking such thing as clingy when it comes to somebody who really likes you. And if you really serious, how's that clingy? But let me back up a little bit. Perhaps people could go overboard, but there is no, matter of fact, yeah, I was right. There is no such thing as clingy when somebody really likes you and you really like them. Because all that so-called clinginess that people talk about When it's somebody you like, you don't give a fuck. It's only when I don't like you, that's when you're clingy. If I don't really like you, oh yeah, you clingy, man. You blowing up my phone, this and that. But if I like you, nah, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. Or maybe let's remember, the game is deep. Let's say you really do like them and they really do like you, and that clingy shit pops up. That's because you're playing games. No way around it. If you were serious, no way you're doing that. No way a serious person is saying you're too clingy and they like you, and you like them, obviously clingy, whatever you want to call it, and they like you. And they're not playing a game, but they're saying you clingy. Nah. What people want to do is they want to keep playing this game, man. And they going to keep playing the game until there's no chips left. You know what I mean? They're not going to cash in their chips. And guess what? When they don't cash in their chips, they not going to have no worth, no value. Or even if they do, the people they're going to choose from, not going to be the same. So in other words, she's 25 years old, the whole fucking world in her head, can have any man she want down there. She want to play the game. You even got women in their 30s still doing it. They want to play the game, because look at Facebook, look at all these men, they bow down and worship me. At some point, that shit gonna stop, and she gonna have to settle for less. She could have got men who are at their prime, but she wanted to play around with them, right? Now it's later. Now she got to look, them men that in the prime that you was playing around with, they done found somebody that was serious. And now you older, and now what? All because you played. Now some people didn't play and they picked the wrong person. And that's why you got to realize when someone really don't fuck with you or not. Or don't really want you or whatever. You just got to realize that, man, and stop playing the game of not texting them and all this other shit. Man, nobody got time for that. Me, if I want to know if someone like me, I'm going to find out right away. I'm going to text. I'm going to do that. I ain't got time for that. I can't text her for 20 more minutes. But don't double text. That's another one. Don't double text. Man, I'll text whenever the fuck I want to text if I like somebody. Because if they like me, they not going to give a fuck. It doesn't make sense, man. This whole world is all fucked up, man. Everybody playing a game, and then they wonder why everybody getting played. Because everybody playing a game. What you expect? If you're playing a game, you're going to get played. You know what I mean? You're going to get played if you play the game. I don't give a fuck who you are. You might win more than you lose, but you're going to lose. You're going to take some else. Because it's going to be that one you like, and that karma going to come and smack you dead in your shit. For all the shit you was doing. Can't tell nobody nothing, though. We'll let this shit ride, but all I'm saying is, man, if you like somebody, just let it be known, and that's about all you can do. The worst thing you want to do is act like you don't like them. If you let them know you like them and they want to get on their big high horse and act like they better than you and blah, 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 that's on them. They wasn't meant for you. They wasn't meant for you. Oh, you think I'm not good enough now because I like you, and now you want to chase the guy that ignores you? All right, go ahead. Not my problem. You know, the right person would see your worth. More than likely, though, somebody playing games. You know how many guys or girls they probably got that try to be serious with those people, and they probably doing the same shit. You're not the only one, more than likely. You're not the only one more than likely. I'm not playing. I don't play games. I don't play games. Go play games with them, not with me. I ain't scared if we fuck. I'm texting you the next day. I ain't wait. Oh, let me wait, and I don't give a fuck about no rules because those rules don't apply to getting something real. If those rules apply to getting something real, then yeah, I would care. But since those rules are only to try to manipulate and try to make people feel like you're worth more, or make people see your value and all this crazy ass shit, I'm not with that shit. Because the right person should see my value. I shouldn't have to ignore somebody or not text them or call them or something so they can see that I'm valuable. I don't want that type of person. Do you? Do you want a person that you got to play a game with just for them to see that you're valuable? Because they're too childish or immature to know when they got something good? And if it's not because they don't see your value, it's because they don't want you. Same thing. So either way, why the fuck would I do that? Either way, if she doesn't see my value or she just doesn't want me, either way, I'm gonna find out right away. Why would I play games? What am I scared of? I don't give a fuck if she don't want me or not. I just want to find out right away. I don't play the game. You see that? So I'm going to do everything accordingly. I will text you back right away. I'm going to do everything that they say don't do that causes a woman to lose interest because I know the right one won't. So why would I not want to weed out the bullshit immediately? Now apply that shit vice versa with y'all women. Show a man that you like him, because a lot of times when you show a guy you like him, that's when he starts falling back and all that shit. You know what I mean? He starts acting like he got you in the bag now. I don't got to text her for, 5 weeks or I don't know. You get the point. He think he got you in the bag now. Right? So why would you not do that instead of reading the damn book and don't do this or that for 30,000 days and then he'll like you more? And man, stop it. A man who really like you is he's going to run from that. That's what they not telling you. All that shit that they telling y'all to do to make men like you is actually going to run off men who really do like you. It's only going to work with men who are playing the game or they're willing to just fuck, and they don't care about you hurting them. That's the key. If I care about you hurting me and you're playing the game, by default I'm going to, oh no, she playing the game, I'm good. But if all I want is pussy, I don't give a fuck if she playing the game right now. That's cool, I got others on deck. I'm going to play the game right along with her, and eventually maybe I'll smash or something. See, it doesn't bother the guy that doesn't give a fuck about you. It only bothers the guy that does. Just like a woman. A woman who playing the game don't give a fuck about if you text her back or not. Only the woman that does. That's the one that got the problem with it. She gonna get in her feelings about it. Like, man, he didn't text me back, whatever. Like they say, if the woman's not nagging you, even though nagging could be a bad thing, but it could be a good thing, because if she's not nagging you, that means she don't give a fuck. Same thing, man, on a lower level when you're talking to somebody. They don't care about if you text them. That's an issue. But people are making y'all think that they should not care about your text and your energy and all this other shit. That's false, man. Because if they was really feeling you like that or interested, there's levels. Feeling you and interested, two different things. Interested, I don't know if I feel you or not, really. I just know that there's interest there that I want to see if I feel you type shit. Feeling you more like you already fucked or been around the person or some shit. You know what I mean? You kind of feel their energy. Your energy kind of feels their energy type shit. You know what I mean? But either way, man, don't play this game. Everybody too prideful and shit. Well, she ain't text me for, a week. Man, fuck it. I ain't going to text her either for another week or whatever. Nope, I'm going to text her. All right, what's good? Right? Let's just say she ain't text me for a week. I'll text her. Maybe. Probably not, but let's just say I did. And then I text her, right? Showing her that, yeah, there's interest. And then she pulls that same shit again. Maybe one more time. Let's say she waits another week. Maybe one more time. After that, nah. Because I know in my heart of hearts, no woman that likes you does that. Not one. Not one man either. Nah, because you can't use the excuse that, well, I didn't know if he liked me or not, or she didn't like me, if she liked me or not. Nah, they know, because 2 times a whole week went by and you hit them up. And they still don't know if you like them or not. Stop. They know. They just don't give a fuck. For whatever reason, it don't matter. That's another thing. You're always looking for a reason why a person don't like you or don't. It does not fucking matter. The point is, they don't like you because they're not the right person. How about that? How about that? They don't like you because they're not the right person, or they're playing games. One or the other. One or the other. She got 10,000 men. Who are you? Nobody. You're a dispensable person to her. That's it. But guess what? I'm going to prove that wrong. That's what you do. Y'all trying to prove her wrong. You're trying to prove her wrong by making her like you. No, I'm going to prove you wrong by how much I like myself, by keep leveling up. One day you might see this guy like, damn, that dude then turn into that. Look what I'm stuck with. You see what I mean? And it still don't matter. She still don't, even if you leveled up, became a millionaire, she still don't really want you. You know what I mean? So don't get that twisted. However, you can still be better than the guy she does like. Or you can still be better than the girl he does like. You see that? So yeah, he might got the little model or something, you know, might look better than you and all that. But in the end, she's shitting all over him. And then you got your dude and you treat him like a king and shit. See that? Dumbass. Dumbass dude. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And don't get that shit twisted about, you know, people, they want to be treated, they want the right person and they want, you know how a lot of people, I want the right person to treat me right, blah, blah, blah. Everybody really do want that, but it's got to be from somebody they really want. So that's why I gave y'all that analogy. In other words, a chick could be like, let's just take for example, I got to do this. I got to do it. I'm sorry. But you could say in my race, the reason why a lot of black women might not like a guy like, let's say me, and I'm talking about like on a level of actually not like intimate. I mean like, man, I don't like him, attitude like, because here's why. Because what they see in you, they want in the guys that they really want. What they see in you is what they want in them guys that they like or they're attracted to for whatever reasons. But them guys, they don't got that. And they know that a woman is they know that you're actually going to make a woman feel the same way them trash dudes make her feel, right? But you're going to be with the right guy that's not going to do you wrong. Because remember, women go by how a man makes them feel. So if you're a black dude watching, it's really all races, but I'm going to break this shit down on black for a second. I don't give a fuck. I got to do it this way because this is the best way that I can explain this shit. If you're a black dude, I know how it is, right? You're going to say, man, they like the bad guy. They like Pookie and Ray Ray. The problem is because of Pookie and Ray Ray, their imprint, and it's not just black women, by the way, but I'm going to explain it from a black perspective. Because Pookie and Ray Ray is their imprint, you know, what they started when they was younger and shit. And that's the one that gets their so-called pussy wet, whatever. You know, the bad guy, whatever. You, the good guy, she knows you the good guy, but you're not her imprint. She just can't do it, even if she tried. So the problem is, when she sees you the good guy, you know, the so-called good guy doing shit with his life, she knows that the right woman that likes you is her pussy gonna get wet for liking you, the right good black dude. So that's why she hates you, because you're gonna be better than her boyfriend. That, granted, you would think logically, pick that guy, he's better. No, but she can't because you don't make her feel like Pookie and Ray Ray. But she knows that one day a girl's gonna come along that you are gonna make feel like Pookie and Ray Ray makes her feel. But the results are way different. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. Trust me, man. You know how they say a person don't envy the person you're with. They just envy the way that they make you feel or the happiness y'all got together or whatever. Like, they be like, they don't want your boyfriend, but they want the happiness. That shit. But you could put that on a global scale. It's not just the black race, but that's a good way for me to explain it. That's the only reason why I did that. I'm not saying that it only happens with black people. No, it happens all over this motherfucker. You could just say good guy and bad guy type shit. And the same thing could be said with men. They know that girl over there, that one girl, well, she look okay, but she's down for a man. She'd do anything for a man. They know that's what's right. But they want it out of this so-called, bad bitch. They want it out the bad bitch, but they not getting it. So a lot of times men be hating on them women. or hating on their boyfriends. Seen it with my own eyes. A dude always in other girls' inboxes of women who got boyfriends. Then they hate on the boyfriend and shit. Because the girl don't want to fuck you and shit. Like the girl belongs to you. Like DMX said, I'm tired of people crying over women who don't belong to them. The fuck wrong with them? Same shit. That shit be happening all the fucking time, man. Women, they mad. They not mad per se that they want the woman. They're mad at what the man got. She won't let me fuck. She's not supposed to let you fuck. She got a boyfriend, right? Man, look, man. That's what it boiled down to, man. So if you are a good guy, you wonder why, why do they act like they don't like you in this and that? Because they know the greatness in you, and they know you're going to make a woman happy. And this kills that lie about if you level up, they're going to like you. No. Not the bad bitches. They still going to want Pookie and Ray Ray. Because that's what gets their pussy wet. You need to find good women that actually get their pussy wet. Make them happy. You trying to make them happy. Why? Why are you trying to make those girls over there happy? They're like Pookie and Ray Ray. That don't make sense. They don't like you. They're not going to like you. You're not toxic. You don't do this and that. They don't like it. You don't smoke. I'm not saying if you smoke weed that you're toxic. But you get my point. All that shit usually goes in the fucking all in one. Right? You're not toxic. You don't treat her like shit. She knows that. But she don't want that. But she also knows that there is a woman that's actually going to be on cloud 9. You know how she on cloud 9 from getting treated like shit? There's women that's on cloud 9 for getting treated good. Basically, she's just a distorted, she's so used to being treated bad, she can't adjust. It's over with. I've even heard women say, I'm not used to being treated right. And they're going to go right back to that. They're going to go right back over there. Because they're not used to being treated right. They want it, but they can't. It's just like a guy who likes a woman with big ass. That's what he like. You're not going to change it, dog. It's not going to happen. So they got y'all convinced that you're going to change bad bitches' taste in a man. You're not going to do it, dog. Only the Most High himself could do this. Yeah, they going to need demons cast out on them on this one. You're not changing that. But they got y'all believing you level up in this and that. You're going to get them. Yeah, and why would you even want them? Why would you even want women who are attracted to bad men? Why? Because all she going to do is Russell Wilson your ass. And still be fucking Future behind your back, little nigga. You want that? Nah, I'm good on that. Give me the Beyonce. I mean, I'm thinking, I'm hoping, I don't know. It seemed like she knows what the fuck she doing. Seemed like she like a dude that's pretty solid, even though he did some bullshit. But seemed like she don't like the bad guy. It seemed like she actually picks a guy that is actually good for her, right? Why would you want a woman who picks men who are bad for her anyway? Do you know what that really means? That means that woman probably been destroyed, bro. Same thing with the women. Why would you want men who constantly like bad bitches? More than likely, he's been destroyed, man. And this is what you get. This is why you got men with good women at home. I forgot about that fucking Sandman. This is why you got... Let me turn that on while I'm talking to y'all, man. I need that. This is why... This is why you can have men with good women and they run out and they deal with Felicia. You be like, what the fuck? When they cheat with Felicia. Yeah. They're going to keep doing that. Because a lot of those men are, it goes back to what I said with the imprint. A lot of those men are imprinted with the so-called bad bitch or whatever you want to call it, the bad woman, the destroyed woman. You know what I mean? So the good woman, yeah, they like their good woman. right? But they still want to go back and deal with that. Just like a so-called bad bitch. Yeah, she might deal with a guy who is solid and well off and not this hood shit no more. But she's still gonna go back to that because that's what she desires, man. Ain't no way around that. Ain't no way around it. So stop trying to find ways around it. Everybody had a Westwood, nigga. You know? But you could be from Westwood and you just don't act like the rest of everybody else out there. Her pussy and still not getting wet. You know? That's just the way it is because certain people have been groomed a certain way. And that's what they're used to. That's all they know. And that's why they look at some of you dudes, you the Silk the Shocker of the bunch, like in that movie. You the good one. That's why they look at you disdained and shit. Because they know who you are is what they want in Pookie and Ray Ray, and it's not happening. They want who you are, but they want it in the bad guy. Because the bad guy is the one that's toxic. That's what they're drawn to. Because they're toxic. Nowhere around this shit. Same thing with the games. I'm not going to text this and that. Versus, oh yeah, I had a great night tonight, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to try. I'm not saying you should be talking all crazy and proper and shit like that. But damn, you get the point. I had a good night, blah, blah, blah. Do everything right, basically. She's not attracted to that. Because it's not toxic. I need friction, I need arguing, I need guns, and I need murders and all this shit. This shit too clean for me. It's too good for me. It's too right. She's not fucking with it, dog. It's not you. A lot of you good dudes think it's you. A lot of you good women think it's you. But you're looking at the wrong batches of women and men. That's what you're not realizing, man. This is why the games is happening and all this shit. That's all they know, is to play games with people. And that's why I say, show them you're serious. That's how you weed that shit out immediately. Ain't no games been playing over here. Don't double text her, Twan. She'll lose interest. Then she's not the right one. Plain and simple. At least I know the game over, motherfucker. That's how you end the game. Let me see if she's playing games. By double texting her. You know what I'm saying? They're telling you shit to do to help people keep playing the game. Because they're telling you to play game. Nah, reverse that shit. Let me see if she's playing games. I'm going to do what's right. I'm going to open this door. Matter of fact, I'll bring roses to her fucking door. I'm going to do everything they say don't do. Just to see if she's on some bullshit. That's how you figure that shit out quickly. So all this do the wrong shit to try to attract them, yeah, but be careful who you attract when you do this. I don't want to attract the wrong person. I want to attract the right person, so I'm going to do what's right because the right person is going to reciprocate to what I do right. I probably would never hold no fucking door open. I ain't going to cap unless it was some special shit. Probably that's something I probably wouldn't do, but that's just an example of what a man might do. And a woman, I don't want him, man. He's too nice. That's another one. Even Tupac himself had to deal with this shit. Too nice. But what women were saying, he was too nice. Was it? Well, nah, she's a problem too. I ain't gonna name her name. Back then, she might not have been a problem though. Jada back then might not have been a problem. But again, whatever. What woman was telling Tupac he's too nice? Or what women were saying that? Why do you even want these women? See what I'm saying? They want you to be toxic, dog. Not all of them, but certain ones. The right ones, no. The wrong ones, yes. The problem is men cannot separate looks from right in a woman. That's the issue. Because if they could, just because a woman look good, I ain't fuck with her, man. She like men that are toxic. I'm good. Same thing with women. If they could separate this shit, they wouldn't deal with men who, text every 1,000 years and all this other shit, playing all these games. You wouldn't deal with that shit. Hey, I don't want to make this video too long. I'm getting the fuck up out of here, man. Ready to eat and shit. But yeah, that's it, man. Don't play games with them. You want to know if they can't play games if you show them. If you reveal that's another thing. Don't reveal your hand or don't show that you're interested because then this or that. Man, fuck that. Do exactly that and then you'll find out what's really real. They'll take that mask off. That's the easiest way. Once they think they can have you, they'll take that mask off. But here's the key. No one said you could have me. I was just seeing if you was really interested. That don't mean you can have me. You still got to put in work to have a motherfucker that has standards. I was just seeing if you was really interested in trying to have me. Obviously not. You see what I'm saying? That's how you do that shit. That's how you do it. He gonna pull that mask off. Even a man, he gonna pull that mask off once he knows that, I think I got her. She's on my dick, dog. I think I got her. Mask off. You see? But as long as he don't know, that mask gonna tighten the motherfucker. He not taking that mask off until he know. If he's wearing a mask. And if he's not wearing a mask, then nothing should change. The pattern shouldn't change. His behavior shouldn't change. None of that shit should change. That actually should get better, even better, progress. Or her, right? But if she's wearing a mask or she's a player or something, yeah, I like you. I like you and I'm not talking to no other woman. Watch what happens. That's all you got to do. But they're telling you once again, act like you're talking to other women because, this and that. Man, who are you trying to attract, dog? See, I'm not into attracting people that I got to be somebody else or I got to be some status king and all this shit. That's not the right woman to me. The right woman is actually looking for somebody that's not talking to every fucking body. That's what they not telling you. The right woman is actually looking for somebody that actually texts back decently, unless you busy or some shit. The right woman don't give a fuck if you double text her. Come on, man. But guess who does? People who play games. People who got multiple people on deck. That's the ones. All right? I hope y'all got this shit, man. Because that's what it really boiled down to at the end of the fucking day. Nowhere around this shit. Get straight to the meat and bones, man. Stop playing around, picking around and shit. Nah, straight to the meat and bones. Because last thing you want to do is still not know if a motherfucker like you 6 months later. You know what I mean? Nah, for what? For what, man? Meanwhile, this girl over here could be the one who really like you, but you still wondering if this girl like you or not, or you still wondering if this guy like you or not. So you can't reciprocate over here. Or even worse, you got played, now you a good girl, good guy gone bad, now you pissed off at the world. When you could have just withdrawn immediately, because once you show that interest, either they're going to show it or they're going to play the game and act like, they got you in the bag. So either way, it's a win-win. To me, it's a win-win. I never even knew this shit existed, that you got to not text somebody right away and treat a woman bad and all this shit. What the fuck? I didn't know this shit existed. But it's true, though. If you treat her like shit and don't text her back, it's true. But not for the right woman, though. That's the key. And it's true for the men, too. It's true for the men. Like, women treating men like shit and all this other shit. That should be working, but not for the right guy. So you got to ask yourself, who you trying to track? Me, personally, I want to track the right girl. So it don't matter if I double text her or not. She ain't going nowhere. If she the right girl, she going to be happy. Matter of fact, she's going to be wondering why I don't text her. Or why I didn't call her. Or whatever. All this clingy shit, again, one more time before I get off here. Clinginess there's no such thing as clingy when both people like each other. Because how? You want that person to be on you, basically. People want you to believe that you actually, and even if both people like each other, the only way that a motherfucker would be like, that's too clingy, because they're really not serious. Ain't no serious person that likes you. Oh, you're too clingy, dog. You just text me too much, Beyonce. Stop texting me, Beyonce. Even though you're worth $500 million and you look good as fuck, Beyonce, stop texting me. You're clingy. Does that even sound right to y'all? No. It's bullshit. It's cap. And the only way I would be saying that, you too clingy type shit, because I want to talk to this one and this one and this one. Because I need energy for all of them. See, I don't got energy. I can't text you right now. I got to text this one to this one to this one. That's all it is, man. Don't fall for the shit, man. Y'all have a good one.